Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Del Prince with Mississippi State University Extension Service. I want to show you some ideas of working with chicken wire. Chicken wire is an old-fashioned floral design mechanic, and it's making a resurgence in the marketplace today because of the fact that it is renewable and reusable. The first option is working with a small vase. So I'm going to take the mechanic, and I've taken approximately 6 inches by 3 inches of the chicken wire and cut it from the main bolt. I'm going to wad it up somewhat so that it forms a ball. The ball then will fit over the top of the vase like this. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a rose stem, or you could also use something like a small dowel or a hyacinth stake to hold this in place. That's going to help to keep the mechanic intact so it doesn't spin around during arranging. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the waterproof tape that we looked at in the first segment, and I'm going to wrap it around the chicken wire base, catching some of the wires themselves and touching the rim of the container. When I get to the stem, I'm going to overlap the stem, making a 360 with the tape, and then I'm going to continue on this little pathway around and around the rim of the container, again catching some of the ends of the chicken wire to help to hold it in place. Be sure to use plenty of tape for this process because you want to make sure that the mechanic is stable as flowers are added into the design. This is the way that roses and fresh floral arrangements were made prior to the invention of fresh flower foam in the mid-20th century. Once I get about 2 or 3 layers of the tape, I'm ready to remove it, so I'm just going to tear this off. And then I'm going to take the edges of the chicken wire that are nice and sharp and might scratch someone and bend them into the mechanics themselves so that fingers are protected. Mechanics like this can be pre-made in a flower shop prior to a special event or a holiday, weeks, months, or even years before they're used. At this stage of the game, fresh flower food solution would be added into the container, and we would create a floral arrangement using flowers and foliage or whatever you wanted to use in the design. Okay, the next project I want to show is a little bit larger, and that uses chicken wire for a floral design for a buffet arrangement. So I have a larger piece of the netting already cut from the bolt, and I'm going to fold it up onto itself, making sort of a dome or, again, a ball shape. This goes down inside a large bucket. Some of the netting itself crisscrosses the top, so you can see down inside the bucket, I have a nice network of the wire in order to secure flower stems. I can take some of the waterproof tape and add it over top of the dome to hold it all together in a crisscross shape. And continue that in a star shape over the top. You'll notice too that I'm using plenty of the tape to go around the rim of the container that will be used as the liner for the more decorative pot because of the fact that I want it to stay in place. Then I'm going to add some of the tape around these tabs to make sure that they hold in place. This is a great way to add flowers to a decorative container that normally wouldn't hold water. So I've got a pot here that has a drainage hole, and I'm going to add the liner down inside the container. The next step would be to add fresh flower food solution to the liner and then create a profusion of flowers and foliage together for an altar design or an elegant buffet. So With this method, I have something that is renewable and reusable, and once the design is spent, I can take it all apart, rinse this off with some soapy water, clean the container, and I can use the design mechanics over again and again.